guys, it's Miss Ainsley. Today we're doing a really fun sensory activity that reminds me of the beach, and we're going to create an ocean wave inside a bottle. So what you need for this to start is any clear container with a lid on it, because you're going to need it to seal and close so that it doesn't make a huge mess when you're playing later. I'm just using an empty water bottle with the label torn off because I want to be able to see what's going on inside. Or you could use an empty Gatorade bottle, any kind of container that you have that has a lid on it that can shut tight. And the first ingredient that we need to make our ocean wave is white vinegar. And all of these ingredients, since they weren't sent to you in the mail, you should have them at home, maybe. If you don't have them with you, you can always pick these up at the dollar store or the grocery store. You don't need a lot of them, and they're pretty easy to find. So, all in all, you need the clear container, white vinegar, baby oil, blue liquid food coloring. Oops. That would have been bad if my liquids were already in my container, but luckily it's all good. And I'm using duct tape to seal my lid on. You could also use hot glue, just making sure that that's on there tight. So, my first ingredient that's going to go in is the vinegar. You can talk about what this smells like, because it's a little bit stinky. It's bitter tasting too, but I would not drink this from the bottle. So we're going to need to fill this up about 1/3 of the way, which means this needs to be in about 3 equal sections here. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to fill it out about here, a little less than halfway up for 1/3. So let's try to do this without spilling. That vinegar is going to go in there. It's a little bit bubbly. You're going to make your house smell like vinegar and french fries. Alright. We're pretty close there. Let's call it there. Let me ask my sidekick here. Does that look okay? About 1/3 of the way? Yeah. Alright. Close that so it doesn't spill. What you're going to need next is your blue food coloring. I'm going to open this carefully because this gets everywhere. And one thing you might not know is that the more food coloring you add, the deeper shade that your color is. So if you want your ocean to be a really deep blue, you're going to want to add more drops of food coloring. If you want it to be a lighter blue, you won't need as much. So I'm going to start maybe with about 3 or 4 drops and see what that looks like to me. So we can practice our counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what that looks like a little bit. Give it a second to kind of mix in. I think that looks pretty good. It's a nice shade of ocean blue there. And again, you can add more or less. It is your sensory bottle. Oops! My goodness, I'm dropping everything today. There we go. And lastly, once you're happy with your color, you're going to add baby oil the rest of the way up to the top. Oops, this has foil on it. Let's see if I can open it. It's a little bit slippery. Didn't work the way I wanted it to. There we go. There we go. Have to poke a hole in it. Got it. So, the reason that this turns into a wave is because oil and vinegar don't like each other. They won't play together. They're not friends. They don't mix together. So the oil is going to sit on top, which creates that wave effect. So let's fill this. I'm not going to go all the way to the top because I'm a little worried about it being overfilled. So I'm just going to fill it almost to the top. And again, this is just going to sit on top of my vinegar, so oops, it's getting a little crazy. And this might not go all the way up to, yeah, I thought I was going to run a little short. That's alright, it'll still give us the same effect, I think. But if you have more oil than I do, you probably do want to go a little higher than I did. And isn't this cool? These didn't mix together, do you see that? The blue, which is our vinegar, is sitting on the bottom here. And the oil is clear, it's sitting on the top. We can see through that if we look through our bottle. But we can't really see through the vinegar, the blue stuff at the bottom. And that is what will give us our fun effect when we mix that in a second. And if I wanted to, I could add some glitter in here, make it a little sparkly. I could add little sea animal figurines, if I had them, that they fit inside my bottle. I could add seashells in here. Anything that has to do with the beach or ocean that makes me happy and could go in my sensory bottle. So I'm not choosing to add those today because I want to see how cool my wave looks on its own, but you are more than welcome to add whatever you would like to yours. Grab some scissors. I'm going to need a kind of medium-sized piece here that I'm going to cut. It's difficult to tear. Go across there. It's sticky. There we go. I'm using like a teal ocean blue to kind of go with our theme here. So I think I'm going to go around here, and I might end up needing a little bit of a bigger piece just to double check that it's sealed all the way, because I do not want this to spill out. Yeah, I'm going to do one more. This is going to go around too, so that it is definitely shut. It doesn't have to look pretty on the top, just as long as it's closed. Alright. Nothing's coming out of there. It's stuck. So, still didn't mix together. Are you ready? Let's see what it looks like when we flip it. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, friends. When you tilt it to the side, you can see the wave going back and forth, and a little bit of bubbles too. That's cool. I can shake it a little bit, make it more bubbly, and look, it looks just like an ocean wave going back and forth. The blue of the water and the clear bubbles of the little foam that comes with the waves there. And if you put glitter or any other fun items into your bottle, you could see those go back and forth too. And this is just a great sensory activity. It's good for calming down. Almost reminds me of a lava lamp, parents, if you think of that. That's what this reminds me of, because that has things that don't mix in it either. So there you go, back and forth there. A great calm down activity. Talking about the ocean. Just something fun for you guys to do. A cool little experiment. A little bit of science in there too. Talking about the oil and the vinegar. Alright friends, I had a great time making this ocean sensory bottle with you, and I hope you try it out and have some fun for yourself. See you next time.